Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Well, one thing's for sure. Just at least one thing is for sure. Wind's going to blow today.
Yeah.
It's already blowing. Blew
Yeah.
through the night and yesterday. Really going to pick it up today, though. So be very, very careful as you travel today. It's going to push you around. I believe yesterday out in Wyoming they had hurricane winds, 140 mile an hour.
Oh,
winds
my.
Out on the flats out there.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. Woo.
Just, quite honestly, just be careful walking.
Yes.
Because if you're not ready for it, it can grab you and knock you off balance pretty quick.
Yeah. Opening doors and so forth. Make sure you hold on and be ready for it to tug you a little bit. It's going to be a windy day today. Wind warning in effect until 6 o'clock tonight here for our listening area and much of the Midwest as well. With that thought in mind, the Comstock light inflatables, we talked to Henry the other day about the Comstock inflatable displays, hundreds of them in Comstock, will not be up. They didn't have them up last night. They won't have them up tonight unless the wind really goes way down, and forecast kind of indicates that we're going to stay windy, maybe get out of this wind tunnel on Friday. But in the meantime, the Comstock light inflatables will not be available to view, and I would think if other displays are out there, you might suspect that they might not be up and being pushed around either. So that in. Also, good news. It's always good news on the breakfast show whenever we can bring it to you. And the brown boxer named Harley that was last seen on Monday just west of Myrna has been found. They let us know that the boxer named Harley from the Arnold area is now home.
Yes, that's great news.
That's good news, especially with all this wind and everything.
Yes.
And if you have cats or other animals and you're wondering where they are, they're on the other side of the barn. The animals know to get out of the wind, so look on the other side of the barn.
There you go.
Or your porch, or wherever. Okay, school lunch menus. Let's begin with Arnold. Last we knew they took a couple days off, expecting to go back to school maybe today. If they are, they're going to have lasagna.
All right, and Selma Myrna today, breaded drumstick with dinner roll, barbecue pulled pork sandwich, and Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Anselmo Myrna.
Speaking of Anselmo Myrna, we'll be hearing from the Anselmo Myrna kindergartners today and tomorrow on KCNI KBBN. So be sure and keep your dial set right here at your locally owned, homegrown, hometown radio station. Arcadia today, serving up popcorn chicken. I'm going to correct that. Today is Thursday, so today it's chicken sandwiches.
All right, Ansley today, hamburgers and chips on the menu at Ansley.
Okay, Litchfield. I didn't mark them off yesterday. We read them. What was wrong with me? Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's worrisome. Litchfield today, hot dogs.
Loop City today, tacos or chicken fajitas will be your choices today at Loop City.
Today at Gothenburg, they'll be enjoying breaded drumsticks with dinner roll, barbecued pulled pork sandwiches. Grill Station combo features the grilled chicken sandwich basket, made fresh taco pizza, fresh baked turkey and cheese sub. Make It Fresh Salad Station featuring the taco with chips, the pizza snackables, and the Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Gothenburg.
And at Sandhills in Dunning today, baked potato bar will be at Sandhills.
At Cozad, it's lasagna soup with roasted potatoes wedges and Italian bread. They're also having the triple jalapeno chicken sandwich, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, cheese sticks, pizza bar, and again, they highlight today those roasted potato wedges with all of their options at Cozad today.
Sargent today, homemade pizza, veggies, fruit cup, and milk at Sargent.
Callaway Schools, tortellinis today, which reminds me, ran into the Pitkins yesterday, Mr. and Mrs. Ken Pitkin.
Yeah, did you get a hug?
I got a hug from Ken at the Custer County Economic Development meeting on Monday.
Oh, nice.
So I'd already
gotten it for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ken was giving me a hard time because his lovely wife was there. And how many years ago now, every time I run into the Pitkins, I'm reminded that I had the wives turned around in an interview at Callaway a number of years ago. So enjoy, Ken.
SEM today is serving their Christmas dinner at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Today at the Prairie Pioneer Center, they're having their Christmas dinner. Ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, sweet potato, dinner roll, and dessert at the center. And if you're bringing some guests along for this Christmas dinner, let them know so they'll have plenty to eat. 872-6121 is the number to call. And you can also use that same number to set up home delivery this winter.
And one more school lunch menu to pass your way. This is from Thetford, where today they'll have hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes at Thetford.
Congratulations to Donis Heffley Bullock, who had a little retirement party yesterday at the Custer County Chief. I guess it wasn't so little. A lot of people showed up to wish her well and have good wishes for her retirement. And so Donis is going to slow things down a little bit. Knowing Donna, she won't be slowing down. She'll just be changing what she's up to. But she has been the editor of the Chief for a number of years now and decided to retire. So they had a retirement party for her yesterday, well attended and well deserved. Donis, heck of a photographer. Maybe she'll go back to doing some photography.
There you go.
Yeah.
We
All right.
wish her the best.
We do. Talk to Chip. He's not getting much of his woodworking done. He was going to do on his retirement. He's got a little side job he's doing. So he'll get to that woodwork someday when,
there you go.
When time arrives. So let's play the game.
Okay.
And see if we can give away a prize. What is our prize today? This is Thursday.
Yeah, we'll give you a chance to win a free breakfast sandwich from Howdy Coffee Company in Broken Bow today. And we're singing Christmas songs this week.
Oh, boy.
So you need to fill in the blank. Here we go. Have a Christmas. It's the best time of the year. So what is it? Is it a roly-poly Christmas? A woolly-bully Christmas?
Woolly-bully?
A holly-jolly Christmas? Or none of those? Those are your choices. Have a Christmas. It's the best time of the year. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Yikes. I'll pick up the phone while you listen to this.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
It's the best start to my day.
Are you afraid of falling? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Good balance is essential for a healthy, active life. Team Physical Therapy is here to help you stay healthy, improve your balance, and keep you active. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapist will design a personalized plan for you to help you improve your stability, decrease risk of falling, and get you back to doing what you love. Don't let that balance issue keep you at home, or if it does, we can come to you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111.
We have Lois on the line. Good morning, Lois. How are you?
Good morning. I'm windblown.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Now, did I see a glog on Spacebook or Spacebook on a glog where you were once married to Superman?
Yeah, you did. I still am, actually.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Here's Brent.
Okay, Lois, are you ready to sing?
I am.
Okay, here we go. Have a
Holly jolly
Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Oh, way to go, Lois. All right, we're going to put your name on a certificate that'll get you a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy Coffee Company in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you're able to.
Well, awesome. You guys have a wonderful Christmas and a blessed 2026.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Same to you, Lois. And tell Superman hi.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. All right. Married to Superman.
Yeah. Well, yes, Lois.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Lois and Clark.
You know, you say, Clark, let's go to Vegas today. You're there.
Bam.
Yeah. Let's go over to Europe for a while.
Yep.
You're there. Well, let's go down to Mississippi and warm up.
Let's move the furniture around. No problem for Superman.
And it's done.
Yep.
And if Lois doesn't like it and she says, can you move that over there a little bit? No big deal. He can just blow it over.
Absolutely.
And if it's a little bit cold out in the yard, he can just use his X-ray vision and warm things up.
Right on.
Lois, you're a lucky lady.
Yeah, you pull something out of the oven, not quite done. Boom, just use your heat ray vision if you're Superman, and, man, warmed up in 60 seconds, I bet.
Yes, just keep Superman away from the crypto.
Yeah, right.
That'll get you, Lois. Don't let him have any crypto. All right, birthdays today. Well, this one's going to surprise you.
Oh, yeah?
I think so. Let me get this pulled up here. Billie Eilish, 24 today. Very popular singer, Grammy-winning superstar.
Oh, Billie Eilish.
Eilish,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
okay, I gotcha.
Eilish,
Yeah.
apologies. 24 today, 9-time Grammy superstar, youngest person and second person in history to win the 4 main Grammy categories: Best New Artist, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play Billie Eilish right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It's a lot of awards for a 24-year-old, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm trying to think back to when I was 24.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time, actually, thinking back that far.
Well, Billy, enjoy it while you can.
There you go.
I don't know. Older ages are just as much fun in different ways. I'm just telling myself that. Anyway, other birthdays. We're going to go the spectrum here.
Okay.
And I won't mispronounce this one. I'm sure my grandson is probably not up yet, but if he heard me mispronouncing Billie Eilish, he would probably go, "Oh, Grandpa, for heaven's sakes." Well, there's a E in front of it. Oliver, I can't help you there. But anyway, Brad Pitt is 62 today.
Really?
Yep.
Boy, I think I would have guessed just a tad bit younger. 62, Brad Pitt.
62. But he's had so many movies, he seems like he's been around for a long time. Steven Spielberg is 79 today. One that you'll probably know that I wouldn't, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, yeah.
61 today.
Stone Cold.
And let's see here. Last but not least, yes, Keith Richard is 82 today.
Wow.
Yes. Founding member of the Rolling Stones. Records 82 today. That was one of their early hits, of course. Can't Get No Satisfaction. And he will probably outlive us all. Even with the lifestyle he led for many years, he is still out there rocking the stage with Mick Jagger and the boys. All right, we had a request for Santa on the Freeway. I'm not sure I know that song. Have you heard that?
I can't say I'm familiar with it, no.
Well, I'm going to take a break real quick, see if I
Okay.
can find it real fast. And if not, we'll see if we can catch it later on the show.
Sounds good.
Try to keep our listeners happy out there. Again, stay out of the wind today if you can. It's going to push you around pretty good. Winds are going to be at the dangerous level, a high wind warning effect until 6 o'clock tonight.
No, there ain't nothing like
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI KBBN Radio. Happy holidays from Crossroads Mission Avenue in Broken Bow on the east side of the square. This season, you can make a real difference by shopping at Mission Avenue Thrift. Every purchase helps support Central Nebraska's homeless outreach and the Custer County Mobile Food Pantry, packed with great finds including clothing, home goods, and more. At Mission Avenue, you can treat yourself while giving back. Spread holiday cheer and help your community. Stop by Mission Avenue Thrift today and make your shopping count.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, one of our newer listings is at 845 Pawnee Lane. It is new construction, has a great open floor plan for easy entertaining. Everything is on one level. Kitchen has the peninsula and custom cabinets with soft closed drawers. Patio doors off of the dining area, 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. Main bath has a large walk-in shower, on-demand water heater, quality finishes throughout. Does have an attached 25 by 30 finished garage. Come and check it out at 845 Pawnee Lane. At 525 North F Street, this was ready to go. It's a cute home with lots of updates. Nice sized living room with hardwood floors, eat-in kitchen with neat subway tile backsplash and tile flooring. Main floor has 2 bedrooms with hardwood floors and updated bathroom. Lower level has a family room, 3rd bedroom, updated bathroom, and laundry space. Fenced-in backyard with patio area and a utility shed. Attached oversized single garage. The shingles, the water heater, the heating, and air conditioner were all new in 2024. Come and check it out at 525 North F Street. We have a nice home at 210 South G Street. The kitchen's been updated with white cabinets and glass tile backsplash. Living room has gas fireplace. It's open to the dining area. Dining area has lots of sunshine and patio doors going out to the deck. Main floor has an office, 2 bedrooms, and 1.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a half bathroom. Main bathroom has been nicely updated. Main floor has newer flooring with most of it being waterproof. Lower level has a large family room, 3rd bedroom, half bathroom with laundry and storage, fenced-in backyard with deck, and attached double garage. That's at 210 South G Street. We have one home has lots of space at 414 North 10th Avenue. It's a brick home close to school. Open living dining room has lots of sunshine that would be great for entertaining. Large kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, double ovens, and patio doors going out to the back patio. Laundry located off of the kitchen. Main floor has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. One of the bedrooms has built-in shelves and would make a great office. Lower level has family room, 2 more bedrooms, 3rd bathroom, workshop room, and a shelter or canning room. This home has great storage. It has an attached oversized double garage. That's at 414 North 10th Avenue. We have an acreage close to town at 1499 Myers Road. It's a ranch-style home with open floor plan. Large kitchen has an island and lots of cupboards and counter space. Patio doors going out to the large composite deck. Main floor has 3 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms. Both master bedroom and second bedroom have walk-in closets and an ensuite bathroom. Main floor laundry room with a sink. Lower level has 4th bathroom, possibility of 2 more bedrooms, and a large family room. Attached double garage has a large backyard, place for livestock, and a small alfalfa field in the back. Total acreage is 3.9, with 1.9 being the alfalfa field. That's located at 1499 Myers Road in Broken Bow. We have a unique property at 901 South K Street. It's a pool building built in 1980, has 1904 square feet, with a heated pool. There's a changing room, 3-quarter bath, and a lounge area with wet bar. There's a pool that's 18 by 33. It does have a diving board, water slide, exit ladders, and a pool cover. There's also a tennis court there, metal building that's 30 by 24 with concrete floor. It's insulated and heated. Building has water, a drain, and a workshop area. Utility shed has shelving on 3 sides. That's at 901 South K Street. We have a commercial building at 305 South 10th Avenue. It's a great location, has lots of possibilities. There's 1,280 square foot office space up front, and then 1,920 square feet for storage warehouse with a full basement in the back. That is zone commercial. It's located at 305 South 10th Avenue. And then in Sargent, we have a commercial building sitting on 3.59 plus or minus acres. It's located at 1201 Main Street in Sargent. Has a well-established tree line and landscaping, provided great privacy to the for the property. On the east end of the building lies what originally was a home built in 1949. This is the original part of the hospital. It has a large kitchen and a huge island and plenty of cabinets and counter space. There's also a full basement connected on the west end of the original home is a 600 square foot breezeway. On the west side of the breezeway is an addition that has 12,746 square feet that was added around 1969. That is located at 1201 Main Street in Sargent. I think that sums it up for this week. I'd like to thank you all for listening. I hope you have a great day. This has been Kathy Eberly for Farmers National Company and Dave Davis Auction Service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathy, and Merry Christmas to you and all your family as well. Well, we had a request for Santa's on the Freeway, so we found the 1974 version by the Mabel Sisters.
Oh, okay.
And I've never listened to it before, so I'm hoping all the lyrics are okay, because sometimes Santa songs get a little dicey. But we're gonna trust that this one's A-okay. Santa on the Freeway.
Spades on the table, fire fuel with logs. Waiting on Santa while we sip egg.
Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump touted his economic record and blamed the Biden administration for inflation in an Oval Office speech. He also announced a bonus for some military members.
In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776.
A judge in L.A. has postponed Nick Reiner's arraignment and his parents' murders until January, and we're hearing from his brother and sister. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
In a statement, Jake and Romy Reiner, Nick's siblings, wrote, "Words cannot even begin to describe the unimaginable pain we are experiencing every moment of the day."
Providence police have released a photo of a second person they believe may be able to help in the search for the gunman who killed 2 Brown University students last Saturday. Colonel Oscar Perez.
This person was in the vicinity with a subject of interest close enough that we feel that we need to speak with them.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
So Pure Talk just had their best year ever and asked me if I'd like to thank their customers on their behalf for being so awesome. I said sure. It's important to say thanks, especially this time of year, which is why, as one of their many satisfied customers, I should probably thank Pure Talk first for keeping their customer service in this country and for providing hundreds of American jobs. I appreciate that. I also appreciate their Roundup program, which makes it easy to support America's Warrior Partnership and join the fight against veteran suicide. And I love that Pure Talk donated 1,000 hand-sewn Made in America flags to veterans around Independence Day. And of course, I really appreciate their generous support of my own foundation, MicroWorks, and their commitment to help us train the next generation of skilled workers. Having said all that, it's now my pleasure, on behalf of everyone at Pure Talk, to thank you sincerely for choosing to do business with an American wireless company that actually stands for something. And one more thing. Merry Christmas.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
Thursday Night Football kicking off Week 16 of the NFL, and it's an NFC West showdown as the Rams will be taking on the Seahawks in Seattle. LA wide receiver Devontae Adams listed as doubtful because of his hamstring injury. USC wide receiver Mekhi Lemon has officially declared for the 2026 NFL Draft. In the NBA, Josh Giddey recorded his 6th triple-double of the season, 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists as the Bulls outscored the Cavaliers 127-111. Jaren Jackson Jr. had a double-double, 28 points and 12 rebounds as the Grizzlies topped the Timberwolves 116-110. The Lakers will be without DeAndre Ayton for Thursday's game in Utah because of his elbow injury. And in the NHL, the Devils defeated the Golden Knights 2-1 in a shootout, while the Hurricanes extended their winning streak to 5 after defeating the Predators 4-1.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A high wind warning continues until 6 p.m. tonight. Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 34. Northwest winds 30 to 40 miles per hour. Lows around 16. Tonight, mainly clear skies. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 57. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Merry Christmas from Barney Pharmacy. Don't miss your chance this week to spin and win with their exciting prize wheel, loaded with savings, surprises, and special offers that make every visit fun. Everyone is a winner. Stop in, give the wheel a spin, and see what you win. Open 8:30 to 3 on Christmas Eve and closed Christmas Day, so plan prescriptions ahead. Visit Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow, and make your holiday errands merry and bright.
8:03, let's go outside and find out what it really feels like. I imagine it's going to be windy, but let's find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, you're right. It is definitely windy. I have not blown away quite yet, but it's 32 outside under a partly cloudy sky. I think the highest I saw wind gust this morning was at around like 6:30 of 40 already. But right now, winds out of the west, 25 to 30. Barometric pressure at 29.68, humidity 65%. Had a few little drops of precipitation in the last 24 hours. The precipitation for this month is at a trace. A high yesterday of 55 with an overnight low of 35.
All right, Jack, get back in before you get blown away.
I sure will.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
4 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Thursday. Good to have you along. Always appreciate you listening. All right, it's time for a little boogie.
Radio stations, your voice.
9 past the hour, and one of the things we enjoy most about being a small town radio station is that we know most of our guests very, very well, and if we didn't to start with, we do now, and this is a good example. Aaron is here from Rise Rehab and Performance, and it's nice to be able to do business with people, but more importantly, to have friends in business, right?
Definitely, yeah. I would certainly agree with that.
Well, we consider you one, and I know that the type of relationships you have developed since you've been at Rise and Rehab with the clients that come in are numerous, if not within the hundreds of hundreds.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's what makes the job so much fun and so fulfilling, is the people that you get to care for every day. So I don't know many therapists out there that wouldn't probably agree with that sentiment, and that's probably why a majority of therapists get into that type of work anyways, because they love people, they like helping, and that's truly what we're there for, is to help people in the community, and it's fun. It's very fulfilling. So, yeah.
You have to be a good listener to do what you do, because people pretty quickly get comfortable with your relationship and consider you family or friends.
You bet.
Next thing you know, you're talking about how maybe they don't get along with somebody at Thanksgiving. I mean,
Yes.
you probably get all kinds of things.
Yes, but your secrets are safe with us. We, we are a good sounding or listening board. That's what we're there to do. And you're right. Sometimes things come up in conversation and you thought, well, that wasn't on my bingo list today, but that's okay. That's, when you think about it, patients come in and they're hurting, or, there's like a certain amount of vulnerability to that. And so when you start to kind of build this relationship with your patient, you do open up a little bit, but it's kind of interesting how our emotional health really does take a little bit of toll on your physical health. So it's, how you're doing emotionally, how you're doing with your stress, all of those things. And as we know, this time of year, those are like maxed out, right? Our stress, all of that is peaked for a lot of people this time of year. Maybe it's because of the, 20 different Christmas programs or galas or events that you have to get cookies ready for, or get to, or buy gifts for, or maybe it's because unfortunately you're gone through some hard times with your family, and so finances are tight. We know a lot of people that happens to as well, and have experienced that. So your stress and your emotional health plays into how you present physically as well.
Makes sense. We all know it, I think.
Oh, for sure.
We all know that there's some wonderful things about the holidays, and then some things that we have to kind of cope with.
Yep.
The pace and the demands. I wonder too that when people stop by and have you folks help them, not only the relationships they develop and feel comfortable with the conversation. You walk in, what kind of exercises are they going to put me through? Can I do them? Am I confident enough to do what I'm supposed to do? And before long, I think they know that you'll help them to do that.
Right. Well, and I think patients really often underestimate how great their abilities really are. Sometimes when we've gone through an injury or experienced some sort of setback, we kind of get a little bit I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but we just get so consumed with what that injury has kept us from doing or how it's making us feel that we forget how capable we are of doing lots of different things. This is the same after surgery. Sometimes, that first few weeks after surgery, you are so limited, but then pretty soon things can be added and progressed. And it's just being, helping those patients be reminded you are capable, you can do these things. And some patients just need that. But yeah, I think it's really good to be able to provide that for people to know that they are really capable, and there's so much more that they can probably do that maybe they just have kind of counted themselves out, and there's no reason to count themselves out. There's so much that their body can help them do.
How many times have you heard after you've went through a regimen with your patients and they've concluded and reached the goal that they've been shooting for and you've been shooting for, they go, gosh, I wish I would have did this a long time ago.
Oh, for sure. And I think you hear that a lot with like your total hip and total knee replacements, because it's a scary surgery. It's a big surgery and it's a serious surgery. But very frequently, or you'll have a patient that they've dealt with something for the longest time and finally they just decided, well, I'm just going to try PT this time, and then it's the same sentiment. Like, I cannot believe I didn't just go do that first, or whatever the case may be. But that happens very, very frequently, I think. So I think it's a testament to our profession and what we can provide for patients. It's not, just heat and the electricity and all the stuff that feels pretty good. There's so much more to it. But the bottom line is patient empowerment. We want patients to leave our facility and feel like, hey, I've got control of this. I have the tools to be able to fix this independently. But I've always got somebody there if, I get to a sticky situation and I need some help. But ultimately, we want patients leaving our doors feeling like, this was totally worth my time. I feel so much better, and I can now manage whatever moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I took you down a rabbit hole to
No,
start
that's all
with. If there's something today that you wanted to talk about specifically, let me know. I thought maybe Brent might be curious about how things are going at the new facility, because there's a little bit of a sports side to that facility.
Yeah.
So
we got a really exciting shipment in yesterday, which was, it's going to be kind of a showstopper, I think, in the building. It's basically our divider between the clinic side and then the sports performance side. But it's just beautiful floor-to-ceiling glass, so you'll just feel like it's one, and it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see it fully installed. So that came yesterday, and it's pretty cool to see some of those things, coming through the doors as you're seeing some of those things take shape. And, yeah, it's so cool. We're really pumped about that.
Brent, can you imagine, like, maybe you have a little knee problem and you're over there and you're getting your therapy and it's getting better, and you look through that glass and you see all of the things over there you could do, continue to do on your own, but you have that space?
Well, I'm just going to pretend I have an injury. So
beauty of it.
I can come in and take advantage of everything.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You don't even have to have an injury or need PT to come in.
Yeah.
You can just come in and use the facility, which I think is what's so cool about it. We're going to have all this availability for community members. So even if therapy is not something that you are seeking or that you need, we all need some sort of wellness or fitness in our life. So I think it's going to be so cool to be able to provide that. With this new glass kind of partition that we'll have between the two facilities, or the two sections, I should say, it's cool because they slide open so that it's kind of one if you want it to be, so that our patients can also access some of the really cool equipment and maybe the more space. For example, our athletes, we might want them doing some, formed running on turf, or maybe some jumping, just things where you need more square footage. So those doors will slide open so we can just walk right out there to use some of that, which I think's going to be super cool. But that's the beauty of it. You don't have to have therapy to come in and enjoy the space. I think it's going to be, there'll be something for everybody in the community in there once we get it all completed.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
We won't put you on the spot this morning, because we know with remodels and reconstruction, you have a target date in mind. Will that happen or will it not happen?
Oh my, yep.
Yeah. I think it'd be unfair to say, when are you going to open?
I wish I had a solid date so I could spit that out, but you know how that goes. But we're working towards it. It's like, eating an elephant one bite at a time. So we're taking it as it comes, and it's been stressful, exciting, fun, challenging, all those things that make it all worth it when it comes together in the end.
Well, it's obvious that you and Andrew have put some thought into how you want it to be inside and how you want it to interact from side to side.
Yeah. I think both Andrew's experience before he came to Broken Bow, and then things that I've experienced in my career as well, those things kind of melded together really nicely to come up with something that we knew was very community-based, but also a huge benefit to not only patients, but people coming in to use the facility. We've both been around therapy for a fair amount of time. I won't say how long. I don't want to age us, but we've been in the game for long enough. We kind of know those things that people are seeking and that really provide great benefits to community and to a therapy facility.
Well, we're talking with Aaron right now with Rise Rehab and Performance, which is located out on West Highway 2, but will eventually be located in the former grocery store in downtown Broken Bow. To us older folks, we probably still call it Jack and Jill. But that building is looking really good on the outside. I know you still have some things to do there, but the new paint and everything looks good.
Yeah, we started kind of painting it as much as we could, but, weather plays a factor. I don't imagine anybody would want to see us outside with a paint sprayer today.
No.
Their car would end up a color or something, and we don't want to do that. But
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we kind of ran out of some warm days, although this last couple of weeks the weather's been awesome. I hope that continues for a while. But, yeah, so we got the front facade painted out so that at least as you drive up, it looks, different. So we'll get the rest of it kind of painted out when the weather cooperates a little bit better.
Okay, Aaron, what's your holiday plans for hours and so forth going into the Christmas season?
You bet. We are doing something a little bit different this year. Typically, we take Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off, but because of the way the holiday kind of ends towards the end of the week, we decided we're going to take the Friday after Christmas off. So we will be open on Christmas Eve. So most of our patients, I think, that are wanting to come in on Christmas Eve, we've got scheduled. If you need to get in that day, we will be there till our normal hours, 5 o'clock. So, so we're going to be open on Christmas Eve. And then close Christmas Day, and then the day after Christmas will be closed so that we kind of have an extended weekend with our family. As for the following week with New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we'll only be closed New Year's Day. New Year's Eve will run accordingly, normal business hours and that sort of thing. So the other thing I would just shout out is most people have probably made their elections for their health, their health insurances for the following year. Just make sure if you, this goes for anywhere you might be going healthcare related, if you changed your healthcare plan, let your providers know right away. It will really help in terms of, how that paperwork flows and how all of those submissions go. Because, sometimes it happens, it's out of sight, out of mind for a patient that they change that. Well, you got to give them your new card and they have to do all that back end paperwork. So if you made different elections or changes in your healthcare plan, make sure you let your healthcare providers know that when you're coming in the new year.
Okay. Well, it's a real joy to talk to you. We wish you a Merry Christmas and everybody, all your staff there, the great staff you have, and of course your families.
Yes, thank you. Merry Christmas to you guys too. Appreciate it.
We'll take a quick time out with these words.
Need stocking stuffers? Geared for Sports and Broken Bow has you covered. This week they are on sale for 25% off. Some stocking stuffers include socks, water bottles, stocking caps, hats, and if you ask Scott, you never know what might fit in his stocking. Finish off your shopping with the help of Geared for Sports. Stocking stuffers 25% off. Open Monday to Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4, and on Sundays noon to 4 through Christmas. Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
When it comes to your health, you deserve compassionate expert care close to home. Hi, I'm Cassie Hilbers, the Chief Ancillary Officer at Gothenburg Health. Here, we treat the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. From everyday checkups to specialized services, our expert providers and modern medical technology are here for you and your family. I'm proud to be part of a team that's here for our neighbors, our friends, and our families, because your health matters, and so do you. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
The holiday season is in full swing. Celebrate at the Secret Garden. Save 20% off all books and devotionals and 15% off t-shirts and artificial greenery. Or purchase a 2026 gift certificate and get 10% off. The perfect idea for someone to do their own shopping. Maintenance-free Christmas amaryllis bulbs make great gifts for anyone. Through Christmas Eve, shopping hours are Monday to Friday 11:30 to 4:30, Saturday 8:30 to 4:30, and Sunday 1 to 4. The Secret Garden, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. Or shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com.
This is April Good, proud to be with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers. We've been inundated with buyers from all over the country finding our website and asking about north central Nebraska farmland. Most buyers would be delighted to lease back the land to the seller or their trusted tenants. If you are thinking about taking advantage of these once-in-a-lifetime market conditions, call me, April Good, for a free market analysis on your property, and check us out at lashleyland.com.
8:24 is your time. As we mentioned earlier, we have great guests that stop into the breakfast show every so often, and this time around it's Farm Credit Services of America. And Brent, I'd like to know, before we get too far into this, did you call this gentleman's ball games when he was a bit younger?
I did, but I was awfully young at the time too. I think, Brandon Miller is here, and I was just kind of getting started on the sports side of things here at KCNI, KBBN, when you guys had that amazing run at Anselmo Myrna in football and made it to the state championship game. First year they played the state championships at Memorial Stadium, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, and you guys made a run to that championship game, and I got really lucky because Tom Hilkemeyer was the sports director at the time, and so when you guys were in the playoffs, Tom went somewhere else to cover another area team and said, "Hey, Brent, you want to cover Anselmo Myrna?" I'm like, "Sure." And boy, did I get lucky that year.
Yeah.
So,
we appreciate that. You've been great calling games all your life, and that was back before things were digital, right? So I remember after the games, I encouraged my mom and dad to stop in here and buy a tape or whatever they had to do to get a tape of the game so I could go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
we made a lot of cassette tape copies
Yes, we did.
back in those days.
Then we went to CDs and then digital. So, well, Brandon, I have to ask you a question. Why do you look like you could still play football and I don't?
I don't know. I don't have a secret. So I guess I just kind of like exercise and fitness. So that's maybe one of the things.
Oh, you exercise. Oh, exercise.
Yeah, that's it.
Tyler, how do you feel about exercise?
Well, I do like walking, but I was going to ask, do you still have college eligibility? Because it sounds like the Huskers are looking for a quarterback, right?
Yeah, I don't think I can throw the
Did
ball
I hear
anymore.
that right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right, Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah.
So were you in the quarterback?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
Yep.
So, hey,
Yeah,
the portal's open.
And a very good one, too,
Yes.
I might add.
Yes. Yeah, portal in. Give it a try.
I might try that. We'll see.
All right. Back to business. Farm Credit Services of America. Tyler, you mentioned before we went on the air how fast this year has gone by. We feel the same way here at the radio stations. It's just nuts. But we're already then needing to make plans for 26, and I assume that's what some of the things that you guys are tackling right now.
Yeah, I think we started back in September talking about 26 already, and we're like, well, we got plenty of time. And then yesterday I was looking, and I think there's like 7 or 8 business days before the end of the year, and now I'm like, I'm scrambling, truly scrambling, I feel like.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you work with your clients on? I know you guys are really big on planning everything out, doing the best you can to, it's an uncharted world we live in, so especially on the ag side of things, I'm sure you talk about staying as safe as you can and hopefully making a little money at the end of next year.
Yeah, the conversations are slightly different this year than they've been the last couple of years. Cattle are good. Crops, we had a good crop year, but prices are there. So the conversations are, well thought out in regards to what's your plan for next year? How did things turn out this year? Some years we're talking, what are your tax mitigation through buying some machinery and equipment? This year it's like, well, what do we need to be buying and what can we maybe forego this year? Throw some repairs into, or maybe it's, what can we buy for seed or fertilizer that maybe still mitigates that tax burden out there, but may not be brand new paint on the farm.
Yeah. And Brandon, inputs right now are a topic of conversation all the way across the ag world we're in, right?
They are. Input costs continue to rise, and unfortunately, there's a lot of volatility in the commodity prices. So it's, one of the things that's really hard to control. One thing that we like to encourage producers to do is get on our website and look at some of our articles. So Farm Credit Services of America actually sponsors a group of economists and analysts that will put publications out there on our website. Information is knowledge, knowledge is power, right? So we actually, along with that, are going to actually host a couple of events coming up in January 6th. It's on a Tuesday. One of those events will be in Ord, kind of around noontime. Lunch will be served over there, and then the second event will be here in Broken Bow in the evening. So starting at 4 o'clock, and then we'll have supper and some drinks after that as well. But what we'll do is bring in an economist that's part of that group. It's called Terrain. And he'll kind of present macroeconomics and get into the details of what's going on with corn, soybean, beef prices, and his outlook for 2026. And then also with that, we're bringing in another speaker that is going to focus more on legislative and policy issues. So really good, informative meeting, and encourage producers to just give us a call at the office if they want to attend. That way, we make sure we have enough meals for everybody.
It's got to be interesting for almost anyone right now because there's so much white noise out there about the very things you just brought up. There's so much news and speculation and talking head stuff going on out there. This is a chance to really get down to the actual facts of things, I would think.
Yeah, correct. I mean, that's their job. They analyze the markets, the trends, and so it's a good way to, if you've got questions, bounce it off these guys that are experts.
Okay. Sounds like an opportunity. Now, that's, of course, for your customers. Is that for potential customers as well, people that might be wanting to talk to you about services?
Yeah, absolutely. I think any egg producer that's out there that's interested in attending that, like I said, just give us a call so we know that we can plan for you.
Okay.
One thing I might also piggyback on that is today, actually, a webinar. For those that are customers, non-customers, you can go to Farm Credit Services of America. There's a webinar today on stress testing. It's a lot different than the stress I give my wife. It's more operational stress, not did I forget what the kids are doing type stress. But yeah, it's registration is still open today. It starts at 12:30, but they're going to talk about, what does it look like in the various industries and how can you kind of start that 26 planning, on paper. Everybody knows a sharp pencil is always nice, but it's once you hit the ground that the grain is actually made. But if you can start now with that kind of stuff, it really helps. You can at least see what various outcomes might be, and you can plan kind of along those paths as those steps hit along the way.
Now, you guys offer a lot of tools. We've learned from you coming in, and hopefully folks out there have kind of picked up on this. I mean, you have some insurance things that need to be integrated and looked at. You talked about the tax consequences if you do happen to make a profit in a year's time. It all kinds of blends together, but you guys have a lot of products that are protective. Is that a good word for it?
Yeah, so a lot of those insurance products are risk management tools for the for the beef industry. There's a product that hasn't been around forever, but it's not new to most producers. It's called LRP. It's a nice way to just protect your floor and still gives you some upside potential on those calves. And then also there's been some changes recently to some of the crop insurance policies, ECO and SCO. So, call the office and talk with our insurance officers about that.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you have been busy, Tyler.
We've been everywhere right now between Christmas programs for the kids and then, going out and seeing people. I feel like I leave before the sun comes up and then I come home after the sun goes down kind of deal. So,
well, that's something too. Brent was in the banking industry for a bit a few years ago before he came back here and started doing sports again. And you guys spend a lot of time actually on the farms and ranches on the road, going to your producers, probably as much as they come to you, I imagine.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy, if you're welcome or open to coming out, we're gonna travel to you, and that's one thing that we do. All three of us enjoy doing. Brandon, myself, and Paul enjoy going out, seeing things. If you're open to that, otherwise the doors of the office are always open, or you can call us and we'll open them on up for you.
How do you feel about dogs? Because I've always found myself when I go out to a farm or a ranch, whatever the occasion, I'm not been there before. I'm always wondering if there's a dog there who might be a bit protective.
I must say, till about a year ago, I was pretty open and I wasn't too fearful. But you get nipped in the behind one time, and I've got the pants to show it. But you just got to make sure you don't put those on. But now I'm a little nervous, So either have a treat or make sure the farmer or rancher's there to
calm them down.
Calm them down.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, I mean, you got to have a method. What's your method with dogs? Do you stare them down, or do you run to the car? Or?
Yeah, just run as fast as I can usually.
That's kind of a scary feeling, but the dogs are doing their job, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what some people have them for, and that day, that one did its job. It got me back to the pickup real quick. I think a no soliciting sign would have been more favorable for me, but I won't just show up there again.
I would love to see a video of that, wouldn't you, Brent?
Yes, absolutely.
But most guys and gals will be there knowing you're coming and go in and have a cup of coffee and sit down and start working on a plan, right?
Exactly. Nope. It's never too soon to start. It is the holiday season and it's the end of the year and there's a lot of obligations and stuff like that. If you just sit down a little bit here and there and kind of work through things, it helps you set some expectations and helps you plan around what could or could not happen.
Yeah. How far out do you guys go in our region here to see your customers?
We're in Custer County, Sherman Valley, a part of Garfield, Loop, Blaine, kind of touch the corners of Cherry County and a little bit into Logan. Wow. I know Brandon gets down to Dawson every once in a while, so it's a fairly sizable area.
So there is a reason that the bank provides you some vehicles then.
Yeah, we put a lot of miles on throughout the year, that's for sure.
I bet.
Gives me a good chance to listen to the radio, and I heard you're going to Joe Bonamassa. That may be the next radio channel that I listen to once I get out of the KBBN, circle out there.
Yeah, that should be a good show in Lincoln, and looking forward to that. You always have to have something to look forward to. Kind of like your farmers and ranchers. They always look forward to planting and harvesting, and then everything else in between kind of goes with a blur, I think.
Well, and that's why going out and meeting now isn't too bad. There's still cattle producers doing things, hauling cattle, feeding, and doing that kind of stuff. But your grain producers have slowed down slightly. It's never a stop. This time of year, we'll run around and do a lot of the legwork, let you get into that planting, growing and harvest season without seeing much of my face.
Well, hey, and if you want to, we could still see if we could find some tickets if you want to go to the show.
My wife said 26 is the year of the concert, so maybe if she's listening, maybe that's the last-minute Christmas gift I'll get.
Well, you probably owe her a little extra gift this year because she was your right-hand person at the fair.
Yes.
And she seemed to really be a taskmaster.
I've had some good help when announcing the beef and stocker show in the past. She was pretty good. But I don't want to get her too big-headed on this deal right now, if she's listening.
He's very careful, isn't he, Brent?
Yeah, he is. He's cautious.
Is there anything else that you guys wanted to highlight today? We have a little time here if you want to dive into something else.
No, I think we had just kind of talked about it is the season of giving. We did help out with the Children's Christmas Fund, and we're kind of coming up on the year end. So if there are those, voluntary needs or some of the monetary needs that kind of help any place get through that end of the year, come in, give us a call. Hit us up. We have those opportunities. There's always the Working Here grants. As we go into the first quarter, the kitty or pot kind of reopens up. So if there's an opportunity to help out your volunteer fire department, or if you're building a greenhouse at the school for an FFA or 4-H project, or if there's other needs like that, remember, we're going into the first quarter of a new year. New dollars available out there. New volunteer hours available out there. We're always looking for new opportunities to help out in the communities. So kind of looking forward to that. So
well, I'm glad you brought that up. And Brandon, I'm guessing that makes you feel pretty good because you understand what this area is like, where people helping people, and the firm you're working with feels the same way.
Yeah, it's nice to work for an organization that does feel that way. I think this area has always been a very giving community. Just take a look at some of the fundraisers and events that happen and the donations that come through those. It's amazing sometimes.
Yeah, very much so. Any questions from these guys, Brent? You want to?
Well, I just thought we'd give you an opportunity to recap the programs that you guys are going to be offering coming up soon in case someone's just tuning in.
Like as in today's webinar?
Today's webinar, and then what you have planned in January.
Yep. If you go to Farm Credit Services of America, up on the resources tab, there's at the top, there's webinars today at 12:30 as a stress testing your operation. Again, whether you're grain or ranching or you're cattle feeding, I think it's always a good idea to see what various outcomes are out there. So 12:30 today. Log on, register, and you'll be able to see kind of some of the basis of stress testing for 2026 and preparing for that.
Okay.
Yep. And then January 6th, so over in Ord at 10 o'clock, we'll have a group of presenters, one economist talking about macroeconomics, corn, soybean, and the beef industry, and then another speaker talking more on legislative policies and things like that. So that'll be 10 o'clock over in Ord or in Broken Bow at 4 o'clock on January 6th. So please call the office again and let us know you're coming.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Holiday hours, I assume you'll be closed on Christmas.
We'll be closed Christmas. Christmas Eve, I think we're open till mid-afternoon or so. 1 o'clock, I think. Is that right?
Yep.
Noon or 1. Closed Christmas, open the day after. New Year's Eve, we're open till 4:30. Normal business hours, closed New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and then we'll be open on the 2nd.
Okay, great.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas to you guys and your families and all the staff at Farm Credit Services of America. And we love having you guys on the air, so come back and see us.
Yeah,
Merry
definitely.
Christmas.
Thank you.
And in honor of Tyler, we'll have a little Joe Bonamassa.
Yes.
Holidays are here, and with all the cooking, traveling, and shopping, life can get hectic. Bruning Bank makes it easy to stay on top of your finances wherever you go. With the Bruning Bank mobile banking app, you can manage travel plans, track spending, report lost cards, and more, right from your phone. Take the stress out of the season. Visit us on the north side of the square in Broken Bow to get started with mobile banking today. Bruning Bank. Build, grow, and thrive in the new year. Member FDIC.
Injured on the field or court, whether it's a torn ligament, muscle strain, shoulder injury, knee injury, or joint pain, Melham's orthopedic specialists are here to help you recover and return to doing what you love. Melham Medical Center provides treatment plans, surgical, and clinical services. Don't let an injury keep you sidelined this sports season. Contact them today and get back to peak performance. Melham Medical Center would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. Melham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Are you or someone you know struggling with depression, anxiety, trauma, or other mental health challenges? Do you wonder where you can get help and support locally? An online list is ready and available for you that includes local, trained, caring mental health providers. Visit mhpcc.org. Mental health providers and services available in Custer County can be found quickly and easily at mhpcc.org.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from AeroSeed. Rosol is a restricted use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop by AeroSeed in Broken Bow today.
8:46 is your time. Good to have you along here on The Breakfast Show. We got a few things we're going to be adding to the show today as far as information goes, as usual, and we're also going to be reaching out to Matt with Subway before we close the show this morning as well. Do want to remind you that there's still time to ring the bells for the Salvation Army, and those are the big buckets that they set out in front of the establishments, out in front of the stores. And then there's also the smaller red kettles that are inside the stores, the shops and so forth, and they're usually in a prominent place to where you can drop off some money there. Maybe you get some change back on your purchase and you just throw it into the red kettles, and hopefully you'll do that. If you'd like to get out and ring bells, there's still time to do that, and you can go to the sign-up sheet link on Sandhills Express and sign up, you or your group, and go have some fun. 90% of the donations made through the Salvation Army stay right here in Custer County. Now, I didn't make the bell ringing last night out at the grocery cart, but I believe you did, Brent. Was it a little breezy?
It was a little bit. We kind of had to hang on to the kettle a few times to make sure it didn't get blown on its side, but we appreciate everybody who stopped by and made a donation. Enjoyed ringing the bells. Loved it when Jeremy showed up with the music.
Yes.
That always helps when Jeremy brings his speaker and we play Christmas music. So we appreciate the folks who donated during that time, and we encourage you to, like Dave said, think about spending some time ringing the bells yourself to support the Custer County Salvation Army. And when you see the red kettles out, if you feel so led, I know that your donations are greatly appreciated.
They are, and again, 90% stay right here in Custer County, which should make you feel a little more confident about making those donations. And be sure and stuff a little money in those smaller buckets around Custer County and some of our community stores. That will certainly help. And if you still want to ring bells, just go online and you can set up your time yourself and do it for an hour or 2 hours. Every little bit certainly helps. So let's talk sports. This is a big day today. You got a busy day.
Yeah, we'll be in Ansley today for high school wrestling. Ansley Litchfield will be hosting a quad with South Loop, Twin Loop, and Overton. And we'll broadcast those matches for you on KCNI radio tonight. Matches will start at 5 o'clock, but we're also going to do the live video stream of the wrestling, so you can watch the matches accompanied by the radio call, and that'll be tonight. Also, Jeremy and Larry are going to travel to Mullen for us. This is in addition to our initial sports schedule. We're going to travel to Mullen for you tonight, bring you Mullen versus Anselmo Myrna girls and boys area basketball. Girls game will tip at 6 Central Time. Boys game will follow. Jeremy and Larry will have the call of those for you on KBBN 95.3 FM.
On the arts and music side, the Holiday Notes concert is tonight at the Performing Arts Center at the Broken Bow Schools, and it starts at 6 p.m. You may be able to get tickets yet. Drop by the Chamber of Commerce here in Broken Bow on the east side of the square, or call Leah at 872-1250 and get your advance tickets that way and go watch the kids and listen to the kids perform Christmas music, both with the band and the choirs. Should be quite a night at the new Performance Center here at the Broken Bow Schools. All right. Also want to remind you real quick here that the holiday appeal is on for the Healing Hearts and Families. You may have gotten a letter by now. If not, you may get one in the near future. During the 2024 year and so far into the year 2025, Healing Hearts and Families provided 757 different services to 381 individuals. The services were provided which included shelter for 15 individuals and families, and 305 therapy sessions free of charge. Shows that a number of people need more help out there. So through the generosity of citizens from the 8 counties they serve, they hope they'll be able to continue this. As you know, the federal government cut back on some of these sorts of services, cut back providing revenue to them. And I think there's even some talk about some of the state funding being reduced. So if we want to continue having the Healing Hearts and Families folks do the good things they do, we need to help them out. And if you get a letter in the mail, there'll be a gift, a portion of it that you can fill out and make a gift. And if you don't get a letter in the mail, stop by their offices here in Broken Bow or in other areas that they serve and make a donation if you can. It's that time of year, and I know we get asked a lot for lots of different donations, but that is a very important one.
Yeah, a lot of good causes out there.
All right, very, very excited about tomorrow night at Sylvester's at the quiet little place. That rocks! Almost every weekend there's something going on out there, and this is no exception. This is a biggie. Chris Lager is coming to Sly's tomorrow night to join you and your friends for the ultimate Christmas party, and they'll start right around 9 o'clock, and the band will play till 1 a.m., and, of course, when Chris comes to town, Freddie brings out the bun darts. It's just an automatic deal, and they'll be giving away $200 first prize for the top bun dart contestant.
Ah, there you go. A little extra Christmas spending money.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. Come out to East Highway 2 at Sylvester's tomorrow night. You won't want to miss it at the quiet little place that rocks. And Chris comes to Sylvester's a couple times a year. He loves coming back here. He plays all over the country, but he still wants to come to Broken Bow and play every once in a while for his fans here. So that is going to take place. Now, Chris has been around a while. He was a young guy. I don't even think he had a driver's license when he came to the Blues Fest the first time. His parents drove him up, and he played several times at the Blues Fest over the years that we had it. And he also rubbed shoulders with lots of musicians all over the country. He actually worked with Indigenous for a couple of tours and worked the stages all over the country for that. Played with lots of different people. One of the guys he played with actually is one of the most well-known performers on the blues side of things, Magic Slim. Magic Slim is no longer with us, but he played in Lincoln a lot at the zoo and liked it so much he moved there. So Chris, living in that area, got to know him a little bit, as did Baby Jason and those guys. And Magic was always really nice about playing along with other bands when he was in the room and giving them a treat. And so here's a selection from Chris Lager and Magic Slim that was recorded many years ago.
I do it because I don't want him to do it. No.
What do you want me to call that one?
Huh?
All right. We'll take a break for news. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Magic. We'll come back after the news with more information, more music for you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The Labor Department says consumer prices were up last month, but analysts thought they'd be even higher. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
The November reading came in better than expected. November inflation, as measured by the Consumer Price Index, accelerated at a 2.7% annual pace.
Those numbers possibly distorted by the government shutdown. President Trump touted his economic record and blamed the Biden administration for inflation. In last night's address, CBS's Robert Costa.
There is frustration inside the Trump administration about how the economic record's being received by some voters, how it's playing out in the press, and even among Republicans in Congress.
A big New York welcome for 58-year-old Illinois Bishop Ronald Hicks. Hours after Pope Leo announced his fellow Chicagoan would replace retiring Cardinal Timothy Dolan. Hicks at St. Patrick's Cathedral last hour.
Every time that I've visited, I've always said, I look forward to returning.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monty Bolaños.
Thursday Night Football kicking off Week 16 of the NFL, and it's an NFC West showdown as the Rams will be taking on the Seahawks in Seattle. LA wide receiver Davante Adams listed as doubtful because of his hamstring injury. USC wide receiver Mekhi Lemon has officially declared for the 2026 NFL Draft. In the NBA, Josh Giddey recorded his 6th triple-double of the season, 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists as the Bulls outscored the Cavaliers 127-111. Jaren Jackson Jr. had a double-double, 28 points and 12 rebounds as the Grizzlies topped the Timberwolves 116-110. The Lakers will be without DeAndre Ayton for Thursday's game in Utah because of his elbow injury. And in the NHL, the Devils defeated the Golden Knights 2-1 in a shootout, while the Hurricanes extended their winning streak to 5 after defeating the Predators 4-1.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A high wind warning remains in effect. Mainly sunny skies today with daytime highs approaching 36. Northwesterly winds 30 to 40 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies tonight, lows level off around 16. Highs level off around 57. Tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Large enough to serve, small enough to care. That's Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow. Caring and comprehensive healthcare services are available right here at home. Visit melham.org to learn more about their dedication to you.
29, partly sunny, winds 25 to 35 miles per hour and gusts higher. Barometric pressures at 29.72 and rising. Humidity at 63%. And by the way, we were at 37 at 7 o'clock this morning, 32 at 8 o'clock, and 29 now under a partly sunny sky. As the winds pick up, it's going to feel colder than that 29 out there. We expected that, but it is coming true. Yesterday's highs was 55 with an overnight low of 35. That was at 6 o'clock this morning. There was some rain in our area last night, but the cement was not even wet this morning, so we just received a trace here. Sunset today at 5:10, sunrise tomorrow morning at 8. And again, a trace of precipitation for the entire month. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with more information that you can use. Here's Brent Apperson.
Don't forget 12 days of Christmas deals going on at Lily Kate Boutique in Broken Bow. And here's your deal for today. 15% off shoes at Lily Kate Boutique. Make sure you watch their Facebook page for the deals each day and grab a different deal each day until Christmas Eve Day. It's at Lily Kate Boutique, located north side of the square in Broken Bow.
All right. They've got it going on there, so help them out. Stop in and shop local. All right, here we go. Little boogie woogie baby. On the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Here's Brent Ambers.
Don't forget, Rustic and Red is hosting their Sip and Shop for the month of December today. They'll be open from 10 until 7, offering some great deals, including 40% off Christmas items, 20% off store-wide. Some exclusions will apply. Also offering today 30% off their ladies' apparel. And as an additional treat tonight, they'll enjoy the special music of Amy Hayner performing in the loft from 5 until 7 tonight. That'll be at Rustic and Red in Cozad. Their Sip and Shop for the month of December. The sipping usually starts around 4 o'clock. Also, do you need hearing aids but worry about the cost? Well, Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow works with any budget. Hearing aids don't have to break the bank. With over 35 years of experience and multiple Best of the Best awards, Roxanne provides top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to mess with. She also offers free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for new and returning patients. So give her a call today to set up your appointment, 308-384-3852, 308-384-3852, the number to call. You'll find their office in Broken Bow inside the Broken Bow Chamber building.
All right, note here again, the Comstock lighted inflatables display will not be up in these high winds. That is understandable. announcement that they sent to us yesterday. They were not up last night. They will not be up today or tonight. Hopefully this wind will subside. And I imagine if you have other inflatables in your communities, they may be deflated right now and will not be up for the time that this wind is pounding on us. It's getting really windy out there right now.
Yeah.
Please drive with care. I don't know if this is true or not, Brent. I'm kind of waiting to spring this on you. I wanted to get your opinion.
Okay.
I noticed the other night after hours, just happened to be driving by Gateway Motors.
Oh, okay.
And I know over the last few years, ever since Thomas McCaslin was filmed eating popcorn during COVID at a basketball game, we've discovered that he can't help himself with popcorn. He just he really likes popcorn, and we kind of give him a hard time about that, or I guess I have. I don't need to put you in this. I have done it, and he's gotten a lot of feedback on that, and so I think Thomas believes in radio. He has advertised here for a number of years, and I think he gets a lot of comments on his popcorn situation there, and there'll be popcorn kind of scattered all over the place when Thomas is around. He just can't help himself. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw on a blog on Facebook that I think it's a bright yellow Corvette.
Oh, wow.
And they were backing it into the showroom when I went by. And the blog, and then on Facebook as well, mentioned that maybe that would be a Christmas gift to the breakfast show.
Wow.
Yeah. For all the...
We would have our designated automobile
for the
breakfast show?
Which would be a high-powered Corvette.
Whew.
I don't know if it's true or not. It was just just kind of on, internet, on social media, and you can't always trust that, although it must be true if it's on the internet.
Yeah.
But I saw him backing it in there, and then not long after that, I saw on Facebook that Thomas McCaslin was considering that as a gift to the breakfast show for all the free mentions we've given him over the years.
Wow. That's so nice.
Bright yellow.
I would say we would do a lot more mobile broadcasting if we had that.
Yeah, I got to tell you though, I'm a little concerned about getting in and out of it. It's so close to the ground.
Oh well, that's not a problem for me.
You could grab my hand and pull me up out of there.
Yeah, sure.
If we went on some remotes. I wonder if we took that Corvette on a remote broadcast, if they would have to get special insurance for that.
I don't know.
And what if we had an accident?
Oh, don't say that.
Because I don't think I would be able to drive it and not accelerate.
Yeah. not punch it.
So if you get a chance, stop by and look at that Corvette now on display at Gateway Motors.
Nice.
It's possible. It's possible that someday, if it doesn't sell right away, someday we might be out doing a remote broadcast in that Corvette.
We have kind of a logo here of Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. That would look really nice on the side of a yellow Corvette.
Yeah, or like
wouldn't it?
The Thunderbird. I don't know if the Thunderbird would work on a... Yeah, because it's a radio logo, not a car. Yeah, Get Up and Go Breakfast Show logo with KCNI, KBBN there on it.
Maybe we could get our pictures on the side. Dave and Brent. Just right there on the door.
Now, I don't want you to have false illusions because we had our characters portrayed at the recent gala.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Yeah, we could put the caricature of Dave and Brent on the side of the Corvette. Make it if it's going to be a gift, we can do with it what we want, right?
Yeah, and we could allow, ask them if they just make sure that they just had a little sticker of Gateway Motors on the car, so it wouldn't infringe upon our promotion.
Yeah. course, we'd probably have to charge them for that. I mean, if it was a gift, and it became our possession.
I think there's a chance that we know Thomas McCaslin's weakness. All we have to do is go in there with a big old garbage sack.
Oh yeah,
full of popcorn with butter on it, lots of butter.
Yeah,
I think we could deal with him.
Okay.
You guys might consider that when you're going out there to deal on cars. Take a lot of popcorn with you. All right, we're going to see if we can get a hold of Matt. They're right across the street from Gateway.
They are. Subway.
Subway is next. Joe, there's a guy out there on the other end of the telephone line with the twinkle in his eye.
Oh.
He always has a twinkle in his eye. Matt with Subway. Matt, how you doing?
Not too bad.
So I asked you off the air if it's windy. Is it windy where you are?
A slight breeze.
Yeah, let's. Are you going to travel today?
I'm headed to Holdridge. That's it.
Okay, well, be careful traveling, it's going to push you around a little bit.
Yeah, I got a heavy Chevy.
Heavy Chevy's good to have, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So Christmas season is really, really close. I mean, it is the Christmas season, and we're going into Christmas weekend, the last weekend before the shopping weekend will end, and then a few days to shop next week. And while they're out and about, can they stop into Subway and have something to eat?
Yes, they can. We will be open Christmas Eve till 2 p.m. So, yeah, stop in, get everything you need. If you need a party platter or anything for the Christmas Eve so you're not having to cook that day and enjoy time with family, you can order a party platter and pick it up by 2.
All right. Well, that's great because people will be on the go, those last-minute errands and shopping lists that need to be completed. So that's good that you guys are making those hours available. Still time to order up some party platters?
Yep, plenty of time. So, yeah, if you need something, give us a call.
Okay.
We're ready to serve you.
All right. And you have management in place here that's rolling really well. So give them a chance to make a platter, right?
Yep. I was just up there yesterday, worked all day yesterday there. I was there from 11 to 5 and helped the crew out and taught them a few more things. And I'm going to start coming up probably about once a week after the holidays and spending some time up there to teach them.
All right, great. Well, we'll probably maybe have a chance to get you on the show in person on one of those days.
Yep, that's what I'm shooting for.
All right. Well, I'm going to let Brent talk to you about the app because I will admit, Matt, I have not gotten the app yet, and I know you think I'm silly. I know that the employees there have asked me, do you have the app? Do you use it? And I go, no. And they go, hey, you could save a lot of money doing that. So here's Brent.
Before we get to the app, Matt, how about soup? Is soup on?
Oh, yeah, soup is definitely on. Let's see, what is today? Thursday, so it'd be potato.
Potato soup today. All right, good. Do you, let's see, refresh my memory on the soups. Does it kind of change with each day? Is there a regular soup, or how you running that this year?
This year we're running it regular. We have a set schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is broccoli and cheese. Tuesday, Thursday is potato, and then Saturday and Sunday is chicken noodle.
Oh, good. I've had your chicken noodle. It gets my thumbs up approval. It's very good.
Yeah, it's really good soup.
Yeah, it is. Okay, the app, I know that there's a lot of specials that come on the app, getting notifications all the time on how I can save, and I'm sure a lot of people have been doing that.
Oh, yeah, it's a great advantage to take advantage of all the different sales we have going through there. I can't think of what's on there right now. I'd have to actually look. But right now, if you buy 3 footlongs, well, and it's the new reward program, is you buy 3 footlongs and you get the 4th one for free.
Nice. That's a great deal.
It's a heck of a deal.
Yeah, because, well, let's face it, there's a lot of families that have 4 or more people in them. So
yeah,
that's a big saver.
Yeah.
Talk about the gift card promotion, different things that you have going on there during this holiday season.
Right now, if you buy a $50 gift card, you get a free footlong.
So you get a gift for somebody else and get a gift for yourself in the process.
Correct.
There you go.
Can't beat that.
No, that sounds great.
Yeah. Let's see, other things that you have going on that you want to talk about? I mean, I know we talked about the party platters, but you do other platters too. You have delicious cookies, which Brent promotes all the time, and you can do cookie platters too, right?
Right. Yeah, if you wanted a couple dozen cookies or need a snack to drop off at a business or show your employees appreciation, then stop in and grab a couple dozen cookies, and we'd be glad to make them for you.
All right. That sounds good. Anything new maybe on the horizon that you've kind of heard rumblings about as far as the menu is concerned, or just the same delicious staples that we're used to?
Coming in January, I believe, we have a new rollout for a snack item. It's got a $3.99 price point on it. So I'm hoping it goes over real good. It's packed full of protein, which I love.
There you go.
So I'm happy about it. So, yeah, we'll have some new items coming in January. And you're going to have to try them out because I've already tried them, and they are delicious.
All right. Well, we'll be watching for those as we roll into the new year. Was there anything else that you wanted to mention, Matt, that maybe we haven't asked you about this morning?
No, just grab a sheet and fly into Subway today.
There you go, man. Sounds good.
Good idea. Save on gas.
Yeah, just use it like a parachute.
All right, Matt. Thanks a lot.
Yep, thank you.
Take care.
Can you hear it?
I sometimes think, what could we do on the show to pass along, good thoughts and keep everything positive? And then I think, well, maybe every once in a while we need to slap on the side of the face and go, we got to change the way things are going out there. This news this last 5 days with people shooting people and shooting people because of their beliefs. And I don't know. It's just there's just a lot of things out there that we really want to get over and get fixed and make life better for everybody. And I played this one the other day. We're going to close with this one. And I thought, I woke up in the middle of the night and said, maybe we should play this song at the end of every show we do. But that would be a little repetitive. Probably wouldn't be a good idea. And I understand that. But let's just think about this one from the Red Stray Clays called People Hatin'. The Red Clay Strays with their latest called People Hatin'. And that is a message that I think we can all relate to. Just doesn't do anybody any good to hate. So we're concentrating on Christmas, and we're going to be having a great show tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow,
yes,
Rick Nelson, Custer Public Power.
Oh, wow, okay.
Is coming
Haven't seen
in.
Rick for a while.
And it will be his last show.
Yeah, kind of stepping into retirement, I understand.
Well, he has another job. He has another
Oh.
gig, but kind of retiring from full-time here, and I think he's got we'll find out.
So would this be termed his exit interview?
Yes.
With
it
you
would
and
be.
me?
Yeah. And I wanted to know if you would do something tomorrow with Rick before he leaves.
What's that?
Well, I wondered if you'd take the remote mic and go on the other side and change the filter in the furnace over there. Cause,
Before you leave. Well, yeah, if Rick will help me.
well, I think he
Sure.
would.
All
I think
right.
he would, because he was kind of critical that I may have gotten it in backwards.
Ah.
And you guys found out that I put it in backwards last time the two of you changed it.
Oh, man, that was a long time ago. I think Jeremy was with us for that, too. Yeah, you were gone.
Yeah, well, don't tell him how long ago the filter was changed. I guess there's probably a date on it.
Yeah. Well, it probably would have been when we changed it.
Yeah.
However long ago that was.
So tomorrow, Rick Nelson, Custer Public Power, will be doing his exit interview here.
There you go.
And we're looking forward to finding out about what he's going to be doing in his next career, and some reflection on this one. We were talking the other day when I met him at one of the meetings we were at together that he started under Gail Clay Jr. When he came here, and I remember him when he first started here standing over in the corner with a red ball cap on, and he was learning about tower maintenance and all that sort of thing, and ended up being the director, the head of the Custer Public Power. So it'll be interesting to hear the story.
Yeah.
And also a good opportunity to get the furnace filter changed before he leaves.
There you go. Do we have a filter?
Yeah, there's
here?
one in
Oh,
there.
we do have one. Okay.
Yeah, it's ready
Right.
to go.
Okay.
I don't think you guys want to change the filter in the other furnace on the original side.
Oh.
Because it's just a little screen you have to put in the sink and wash the mildew out of.
Oh.
That's the filter there.
Well, I don't know. That'd be kind of a neat way for you and I to send Rick out.
With mildew.
Have him clean that for us.
Yeah, be sure and wash your hands, Rick, when you're done. It might be a little moldy. It'll be fun. We'll do that tomorrow. And meet you back here, folks, at 7:30. Have a good one.
All right, see you.